Hallo und willkommen zurück zu LA Noire.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
The women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signal Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459
So,
just
tell me a
occurred
little
in
about
6th
yourself,
and Sarah.
Phelps.
Any unit
Are we
to
friends
handle
now,
code 2
Bukowski?
identified.
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping.
Watch it!
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah.
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian, believed to still be in the area. Code 2.
Another 459. I hear that number way too often these days.
Oh, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Happier times, I guess.
Okay, sein Führerschein weiß, männlich, 32, 1,73 Meter, okay.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Okay, jetzt müssen wir seine Frau befragen. Oh, warte, kann ich noch die Brille nehmen? Warte. Warte. So.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. Don't think this is any use to us.
Riverside Schlachthof an Mr. F. Morgan. Ein lebendes Schlachtschwein.
Mr. F.
Gekauft.
Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Okay. Na, ist der F. Morgan dann diese Person? Oder ist es jemand anderes wieder? Zigaretten? Oder? Ja.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Hey, Flatfoot, you looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Blutiges Rohr, Insta-Heat, okay. Oder was steht da? Insta-Heat oder Easter-Heat? Ich konnte es gerade nicht genau erkennen. Jetzt die Motorhaube, oder noch? Ne, gerade nicht meine. Hier.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Mhm. Okay. Die Untersuchungsmelodie endet, wenn du alle Hinweise gefunden hast. Lass die Zigaretten. Wir rauchen nicht. Und jetzt müssen wir... Nein, ich möchte selber fahren. Wohin genau? Ich meine, wir sollen die Frau befragen. Wir haben diese 2 Marken. Ah, okay. Gut. Na gut, das macht Sinn.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
All units, officer detail, Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up. You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. Car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Ist auf jeden Fall alles irgendwie sehr seltsam, ne? Aber gut, sehen wir mal, wie es hier weitergeht.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Irrenarztfontaine. Warte, was steht da? Was?
Lie down. Make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Okay. Was hat es jetzt damit auf sich? Hat es was hiermit zu tun gehabt?
Incidental.
Das habe ich mir schon fast gedacht. Vibriert's gerade die ganze Zeit? Aha.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Ist aber kein Hinweis.
Doesn't look like anything.
Kann ja sein, ne? Aber das hier ist super
Doesn't
wichtig.
give me anything to go on.
Ja, das Modellflugzeug. Genau, das wird uns sowas weiterhelfen. Man kann mit so vielen unwichtigen Sachen einfach interagieren. Das ist so krass. Ein Foto von ihr. Nur von ihr, komischerweise. Will da nicht normalerweise ein Bild von Mann und Frau stehen? Oh, der Spiegel funktioniert sogar. Schon wieder das. Okay.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Der Erkennungsdienst kann dir bei deinen Anfragen helfen. Okay, wie kontaktiere ich die? Ach so.
This must be Adrian's.
Hm. Ja, und hier ist auch ein Bild von ihm.
Separate bedrooms, separate
Ja.
pictures. What gives here?
Ja, das habe ich mich auch schon gefragt. Pacific Northwest Railroad von Los Angeles nach Seattle. 3. Dezember 1946.
A used ticket to
Zugticket.
Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Insta-Heat-Kunde Adrian Black. Ja, genau, das war das eine. Genau.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Wo hatte man gesagt? Beim Küchenfenster, ne? Okay. Blumen. Ja.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Ach Gott, okay. Warte mal. Och, nee. Auf sowas war ich jetzt nicht vorbereitet, um ehrlich zu sein.
That can't be right.
Nee, das war komplett falsch. Warte, tu es nochmal zurück. Nimm das obere. Kommt dann hier rein. Ja, und dann kommt es hier nach da. Und das andere dann hier hin. Ja, da fehlt ein Rohr. Und das ist doch das, was wir an der Crime Scene gefunden haben, ne? Ja.
Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Okay, das ist interessant. Und nu? Was machen wir jetzt? Kann man hier nicht irgendwie Ziele angucken? Oder sollen wir jetzt die fragen?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Nee. Ja, wir sollen zum Telefon, genau.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Ja, aber sollten wir die nicht noch befragen irgendwie? Okay.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Ich glaube, das letzte war jetzt nicht richtig. Ich war mir nicht sicher, was ich für ein, ich hätte wahrscheinlich das Rohr sagen sollen, ne? Das blutige Rohr. Ja, ich frage mich halt, was passiert denn, wenn wir hier einen Fall verkacken? Ist dann Game Over oder geht das Spiel einfach weiter? Weil das ist ja echt scheiße, wenn das Spiel einfach weitergeht. Aber ich weiß nicht, eigentlich... Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob es die war, weil... es klang eigentlich schon nach der Wahrheit, was die gesagt hat. Aber gut, Leute, würde ich sagen, machen wir im nächsten Mal wieder bei LA Noire. Bis dann und ciao.